Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? Alright, so I think we just got our best episode of Boruto so far in episode 36, and we finally got to see Kakashi's super savage side again that many people have forgotten about. Carefree and retired now, Kakashi has taken an interest in the latest class of academy students that are about to graduate to become ninjas, and he's decided that they are pretty much all horrible candidates, especially Boruto. Now, why does the 6th Hokage hate on Boruto so much, who himself recognizes as a genius shinobi with very high potential? Let's start from the very beginning of the episode. Boruto is shown to have taken a written test where everyone was expected to cheat to pass, but because he wasn't listening in class earlier, he didn't realize that was what everyone else was doing. Pretty much the same test that Naruto took way back and had no chance of passing without cheating. But Boruto here is so smart that he didn't even need to cheat to get 100% on the test, which is where we first get to see Kakashi says he thinks Boruto is a bit too confident. This is where I think Boruto's character distinguishes himself apart from Naruto's character, and also why I think Boruto is a much more interesting character to develop. Naruto is a straightforward character and has a typical shonen main character attitude. He has unshakable resolve towards pretty much everything in his life, and went through a lot of hardship to grow smarter, stronger, and more powerful. But in the end, his attitude is still very much the same from the beginning to the end, with resolve being the key word here. Even Kakashi mentions it himself to Boruto that you can't become a ninja without resolve. Boruto, on the other hand, is an arrogant little brat who basically never needed to prepare or work for anything in his life or school and got by with his innate genius. Boruto is sort of like Sasuke in that Sasuke was a genius and had all the potential in the world, but it's because Boruto knows he's smart and can basically get away with anything by using those smarts, he's just lazy. And that he has absolutely no resolve right now when it comes to becoming a ninja. He's just doing it so he can hang out with his friends. As Kakashi puts it, there's no way he'll lose to kids who just pal around and refuse to grow up, so he decides to give them the same bell test that he administered on the original Team 7. And the problem with Boruto isn't that he doesn't know what he wants to do when he grows up, as shown in the previous episode, but it's that if he were to pass the Genin exam, and Kakashi himself already admits that in terms of his skill level, Boruto would probably be on the level of a Chunin instead of a Genin already. But if he were to become a Genin and go on missions in his current state of mind, Boruto would definitely be a huge liability. Now, why would a Chunin level Genin be a liability in the field? After all, his combat prowess is definitely a plus, but again, there is nobody that understands this better than Kakashi, as he himself was a genius that became a Chunin at the age of 6 and a Jonin at the age of 12. Being a Genin means you're able to work in a team of 3 to carry out successful low-rank missions. Being a Chunin means you can lead a team to carry out successful mid-rank missions, while being a Jonin means you can probably complete high-rank missions alone. But back to Genin, the key here is that you need to be able to work in a team and actually use teamwork for once. In the previous battle with Shark Dude, he chased him down, leaving Sarada to fight on her own, which is similar to the way they approached this exam as well, with Sarada and Class Rep taking on Konohamaru and Mitsuki soloing Shino. This sort of overconfidence is not going to work in the real world, where there's going to be many people stronger than Boruto and his team, and over the course of many missions, not having practice working in a team would decrease their chance of survival exponentially. And the worst part for Kakashi, I think, is just Boruto's attitude of not taking being a ninja seriously, which can definitely bring more harm than good to a young team, as he also influences his peers. Now, I think the best part of this all is that we all know where Boruto's character is going. In the very first episode, we see his grown-up version talking to Kawaki, saying he's still a ninja. When we first saw that scene, it didn't really mean much, but after watching this episode, I think we can assume that he's taken his lesson with Kakashi to heart. However, that lesson may pan out in the coming episodes. And I think that's what's starting to make Boruto such an interesting character, as there's just so much potential to develop him with his current flaws. Anyways, do you guys think Boruto is too cocky for his own good right now? And how do you think Boruto's character will change after Kakashi gives him a good smack? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you want to be updated with the latest that's going on in Japan. And I'll see you guys in the next one.